I'm going to show you how to set up TSM so you can actually use it correctly for crafting decor. So what I recommend doing is first of all going around to all of the profession trainers and learning all of the decor recipes that you can. And once you've done that, it's time to set up TSM. So first of all, you obviously want to make sure that you have TSM set up correctly and that you're actually getting data. So you need to have the TSM desktop app set up. And also, if you want realm specific data, you need to add that specific realm you want the data for. Now once you have that set up, let's go ahead and I'm going to show you exactly how to get TSM working. So because we have this item right here, which is warbound, we can actually buy this from a vendor, and also it has no price data of the auction house of like TSM and things like that. So we need to set up something for this. Now we get around 300. You can get a bit over 300 of these per hour. So their worth to us is probably around 100 gold each, roughly. That means when you're farming, just from the lumber, not including the profit from the actual craft, but just from collecting the lumber, that means you're getting over like 30k in rough value if you do it. So 100 gold per lumber is a pretty good amount that we're going to use for the price value for this. This way we can actually calculate our time spent out farming all of the different lumber. And this will keep in consideration, say for an example, if one craft you need like 50 pieces of lumber for this, and after doing that the profit is still only like 5,000. But then there's another craft where you only need 5 decor to craft this and it's the same profit margin. You obviously want to be crafting the one that has less lumber. So how we're going to set this up will actually take that into consideration. So what we can do, if we go ahead and we open up one of our professions, so we're going to be doing this with blacksmithing right here. We've learned the recipes for the decor, and now what you want to do is, I'll give you an example. So if we go down and have a look at our classic blacksmithing right here, we can see we have no data, no profit data for the decor items. As you can see right here, it says missing materials. It's because we're actually missing price data for the lumber, because it obviously does not exist. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to go over to reports, and then from here by default it'll be on crafts. Then you want to go to materials, so this tab right here, search in lumber, and now as you can see only a few popping up because that's all that we have on these characters, these two learned so far. But what you want to do is have all the lumber, all of the different pieces of lumber will pop up, and you want to set a manual price to them. So what you do, if you just right click on them, so we're going to do it with the lumber that we have in our bag, so this piece right here, the ironwood lumber. If we go ahead and right click on this, this is going to be our material cost price. So to actually see this in the TSM settings, if we go over here and you go down to crafting, it's basically from what is right here, but this is our default. We don't want to use the default because this works good with other crafting. What we want to do is we want to override just our lumber. So we're going to delete all that and just put in 100 gold. Then we want to click on save and close. And now this piece of lumber has a material cost, each unit of this, of 100 gold. Now if we go ahead and go back to crafts and we go down, we can now see that we actually have the correct profit margin. And this takes into consideration, it basically makes the lumber worth 100 gold to us. So that will actually show in the calculation right here. So if you need, like for an example, 10 pieces of lumber, that's going to be about 1,000 gold out of the profit that it's going to show here. This way we take into consideration our time, like our hard spent time out farming lumber. We take that into consideration when we actually figure out what we want to craft. If you would like to learn how to make as much gold as possible with player housing, I recommend checking out my complete player housing gold making guide. Inside of this, it will teach you all the different methods of making gold with player housing, and you'll also get my done for you TSM groups for crafting and also for flipping decor. The link for this will be down below in the description box. Also, if you want to see more housing videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel because I'm bringing out daily videos about making gold with player housing. Till next one guys, take care.